Hello, and welcome to Live from Justice City. I'm your host, the South Point Saint. Since this is the first episode of the show, I should explain what's going on. I'm a superhero in the city of Justice City, a city known for having more superheroes per capita than anywhere else in the world. So I got together with the Chamber of Commerce of the city to start a show to really highlight the people and places of this city, because I love it and I feel like more people need to know about what's going on here, because sometimes a villain will threaten the entire world here, and most people don't know about it. I'm joined today by my guest. My first guest tonight is going to be the Undoer.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Undoer. What have you been up to?
Oh, just undoing. That's my thing. I'm the undoer.
So, for our audience at home, what is your ability?
Well, I do this thing. It's the undo button, like Control Z. That was originally what I thought my name was gonna be, Control Z, but not a lot of people were getting it. They were like, he's gonna control everything. Zzz. And so what I do is, you know how you go out to your mailbox, you open it, you take out a package, you do that, I undo that.
And why? Why do you do this?
Well,
why do you undo this?
Well, it depends. I can't control it. I didn't choose this power. The power chose me, like many of us here at Justice City. The power chooses us. But I chose to do good. So I undo the bad things that happen.
And do you happen to know how you got your power?
Oh yeah, well, it's kind of a crazy story. Early on in my life when I was being born, so the earliest in my life, I was born in a hospital. I was born in Justice City, but I moved to Chicago, as you might be able to tell from my accent. I know you can probably hear it. But, Justice City is known for its nuclear power, cars and all the nuclear.
Cleanest energy in the world.
Yeah. Except when they put it next to the hospitals.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in the hospital being born next to this large Hadron Collider, right? And so I guess, I don't know, some crazy mix-up. This guy he put in the batteries backwards. And so instead of going one way, the Hadron Collider goes the other way. It starts undoing everything. So I'm just there, and I'm about to come out my mom's, her place. Somebody like me saying place instead of vagina. That's my mom I'm talking about. So I came out, and then I just slipped right back in. And then it started to cycle through every 5 seconds. So I was just in, out, in, out, in, out. Very traumatic for her. She was not the biggest fan of me. I also had a big head.
Sounds like you had a great home life, and that science is all very sound.
Yeah, no, 100% accurate.
So
I don't make their science. I just
tell people what it was.
Just tell people what happened.
So, Undoer, I'm going to turn away from you for a second, and then
right.
I'm going to look at my good friend, and I'm really glad that he's on the first episode of the show.
Sparky.
Whoop, whoop, in the house.
I think he was just pausing for dramatic effect. You remembered your name.
How's it going, South Point?
Hey, Sparky. It's going well. What have you been up to these days?
Just trying to fight crime, make a living.
Aren't we all?
Yes, indeed. I'm really glad that you invited me to this podcast, because I could definitely, I think that my powers are definitely going to be able to help make this a great place.
So, what are your powers?
Well, yeah. My parents named me. They didn't name me Sparky. That's the name I
okay.
decided to. Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be
so-
really bad if my parents named me after a dog.
You had yours. So you're saying you have a secret identity?
I do have a secret identity.
Oh, that's good.
I'm wearing, if you couldn't tell by all the lightning bolt shaped costumes, especially the one
beautiful.
around my pecker.
I wasn't
Anyway.
gonna. That wasn't the one I was gonna immediately mention, but
Smallest lightning bolt on his costume.
got him.
Do you want to undo
You didn't
that?
have to. You didn't have to point that one out. I thought it was a pretty decent size, but you know, shape is all relative. It's what you do with it.
Yeah,
Wait,
shrinkage.
is that
You got to be positive.
Or negative.
so? What's your power?
Why
I
don't you
don't
come
know
on
you.
over here?
I don't. God.
For
Oh.
those of you at home, Sparky just zapped the undoer.
Ow.
You can undo that, you bastard.
Okay, there it's
Why are you
undone.
calling my other guest a bastard? He's not a
Pointed
villain.
out my tiny lightning bolt.
I did that. He just pointed at it and laughed.
It's okay. I undid the.
You
And did
undid
the
pain.
shack.
But anyway, to
I wonder if
simplify
it caught on audio. We'll see.
to simplify
That's
my
actually what it sounds like. I don't know if you could hear it, but it makes a noise like like a resetting noise, but like also kind of like a turkey gobbling.
This is a solid first episode. So, Sparky, to simplify, how would you explain your power?
So my powers are that I have all control over static electricity. I am just a constant flow of electricity, and I use that to incapacitate, to attack, and also when the lights go out to, you know,
Yeah.
keep
So
the
that's
movie
why
going.
that's why your shoes are just carpet.
Yeah.
And why your hair is
exactly
sticking out at crazy angles.
right. Exactly.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah. And,
Yes.
oh, and there's a sock stuck to your pants.
Oh,
Static clean.
it happens.
Yeah,
He's just
bet it
gonna-
does.
It's a real bitch to do laundry.
You just gonna leave that sock on the studio floor?
And now it's just sticking to me. I don't think this guy likes me very much.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's like magnet.
Here,
I
let me
can't
use-
get it off.
Let me use my. Why not just undo it?
I can't. It's okay. So here's the breaks. Here's the breaks of my power. If I could just undo anything, man, I'd undo like the Holocaust and like all that stuff. But I can only do it after 5 seconds.
Oh,
So it's been 5 seconds since the sock stuck on me. Well, it wouldn't have been, but I had to explain the 5
power.
second. I call it the 5 second rule.
I think that'll catch on.
Yeah.
If I had known about your limitations, I wouldn't have been so mean to you. I still would have been mean.
What a great policy. That's such a nice thing to do for.
For specially able superheroes.
Yeah, it's just if I knew your limitations, I wouldn't have been so mean to you. I like that. You're good.
We're all about inclusion here at Live from Justice City. So, Sparky, how did you get your superpower?
It's Sparky. Thank you. My superpower. Well, when I was a young child, it was very rambunctious, very easygoing. You know. And, one day, I was playing around with my siblings and family, and we were just rubbing up on the carpet and shocking each other, right? But I couldn't just go with the standard shock. So what I did was I rubbed up on the carpet all for 10 minutes straight.
Oh my God.
And then I went to a doorknob, and what happened was our trailer got hit by a lightning bolt
my God.
right as I touched the doorknob, and I killed everyone in my family.
Oh my god.
And I've had innate static electricity powers ever since, and it's a tragic bad story, but I vowed to only ever use it for good.
So I think we found where all the anger comes from.
Yeah.
In fact, that's where my voice came gruff from. I used to have a very high-pitched voice.
Well, yeah, you were a child.
Yeah.
No,
I started with puberty.
No, it was I mean, yes, as a child, but even then, my voice was
it's
this deep.
different. Okay.
It was really weird in 5th grade when I sounded deeper than my teacher, and he was a man.
A
We
big
can have deep voices. We're all about inclusion here on
Oh yeah,
Live from Justice City.
but it's very tragic. I watched I literally killed my entire family.
Yeah, that sounds awful. I mean,
If you were
I-
there, you could have undone it, but
I could have easily undone it.
Yeah,
should've
because
been
it sounds
friends.
like you've had
Lightning
your power
s-
your entire life.
Yeah. I mean, from the moment of birth to the
From
day
the-
I'm here.
Several hundred times you came out of your mom's vagina.
Yeah, no, it was
Her place. Her
Her
place.
place, her place.
her place.
Gotta treat it very special.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to say vagina. That's my mom. I wish you guys would stop talking about it. I know I brought it up, but
Well, we can stop talking about it and throw to a break right now.
wow, all right, that works for me.
We'll be right back after a message from our very first sponsor. Thank you.
Boom. Hey, you have a kid die recently?
Yeah,
Well, guess what?
yeah.
Got a coffin for him.
Oh yeah,
Fire truck red,
fire truck.
froggy orange.
What?
Hi, my name is Rex's Texas. Has your child died recently? Was your kid recently bit by a vampire? Are you afraid of it rising from the dead? Get Kid Coffin. We're 100% vampire proof, so you won't have your little one seeking revenge on you for your negligent parenting. Kid Coffin.
My child fell off of a 100-story building, and I didn't even put a leash on him. Thank God for Kid Coffin, though,
Thanks, Eric
because
Clapton.
now my squashed little son of a bitch won't come back to get me.
How are you on top of that? Let's Kid Coffin.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So guys, thank you for joining me again on my very first episode of Live from Justice City. Today, I really want to, for my first episode, I really want to let people get to know what Justice City is like, what it's about, what's going on here. So, for those of you who have never visited Justice City, it's a really neat city because it's shaped exactly like a shield, like one of those 3-tipped shields with the
Tyne.
yeah.
You mean
with the
tines?
tines. Yeah, with the tines at
Well,
the top.
forks have tines. I don't know.
That's why they call it the North Tynes.
Yeah,
It's
so
the fanciest part of town. It's where all the rich
Yeah.
superheroes
It's where-
that do a lot of the crime fighting, they live.
Yeah,
I wish I lived
all
in
the
the
rich
North.
people. I mean, there are a lot of rich people who are saw all the people with powers and then just bought a bunch of technology and gadgets.
And there's that hero that just makes wealth, the Wealthinator.
Yeah.
He fights crime by destroying economies.
Yeah, I was he brought the value of the dollar way down.
well, hold on, guys. There's opportunities for crime fighters all throughout the city. We've got the financial district.
Yeah.
We've got the harbor district,
Yeah.
which is where a lot of bad guys deliver or get their shipments.
Right.
Yeah,
Water-based superheroes really like the Harbor District.
And then
Yeah,
we also
mostly-
can't forget about the South Point,
Oh, yeah.
which is
Oh, yeah.
where I was born and raised, which is
on the
the
playground
little.
is where you spend most of your days.
I hope we can edit that out. So the South Point is the bottom
I
of the
could
shield.
undo it. There.
Seems like it was more than 5 seconds.
You don't know how long 5 seconds is? Whose clock are you using? I'm using my own 5. I count to 5 in my head, and
So-
it's done.
So that actually brings up a pretty important question.
We'll get back to what you were saying later.
Yeah, is it the actual 5 seconds, or is it just do you have to count to 5 in your head?
I'd say both.
Okay. You're
It's
usually
like
pretty
5 seconds, but my seconds.
like 5 Mississippi,
Yeah, 5 Chicago.
Chicago.
5 Chicago.
1 Chicago, 2 Chicago, 3. Okay,
Hey,
yeah,
do you mind not doing the accent?
it's infectious.
Yeah, all right.
Just make fun of a guy for where he's from.
Oh,
I'm You guys didn't even get my fucking name right. It's Sparky.
Sparky.
Shocker is the way better version of me.
I thought it was Shocky.
No, it's
Shocker?
Sparky. I
Oh,
keep
yeah.
calling him Shocky because that's my pet name for him, baby.
Don't ever do that again.
Wink.
That's fair. So anyway, back to Justice City. So the South Point is probably it's the furthest from the North Tynes.
Right.
So it's also tends
Yeah.
to be the poorest district of the city, where crime is just rampant. So a hero like me, I get a lot of chances to.
Oh yeah.
That's how I got the nickname South Point Saint.
Yeah, I got to be all over the city because my power doesn't really it isn't just one thing. It can undo a lot of different things. So actually my arch nemesis His name is Doc Apocalypse.
Doc Apocalypse.
Yeah,
What a
he's
bastard.
the worst. He's always ending the world, and then I have to undo that. It's like he ends the world, I undo, and then Apocalypse now redo, and then I have to undo that.
It was a very weird Wednesday.
Yeah.
And
that-
honestly, we
that-
thank you.
Did you
Yes.
get that?
It
Did it
tracked,
read?
it tracked.
Okay, good. Okay.
So, Sparky, what's your favorite district to fight crime in?
I would have to say the financial district.
Yeah.
Lots of carpet.
Oh
need
yeah, that
carpet.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
oh man.
Well, there's also like the textile factory.
I tried to
There's
not,
like a whole big.
I try to not go there because
like-
unlike Shocker, who can just anywhere, I have to have carpet.
Yeah. No.
So and otherwise, it's just let me take my feet off the ground for a little bit, and I'll just.
Yeah, I mean that's Justice City's second greatest export besides superheroes is textiles.
Have you ever thought of carrying a carpet around with you?
It's very hard to be like, hold up,
Well, that's
and
why
then
you
just
put 'em
throw
on his
down some
shoes.
carpet,
Yeah,
and then just charge up.
Put some carpet in your shoes.
That's
I-
what his
I do
shoes are
have
made out
carpet
of
in my
carpet.
shoes, but
Oh, okay. It only
carpet
gets you
on
so
carpet,
much, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You wear carpet socks?
No, socks work just fine.
Wait, can you wear shoes?
Yeah, well, carpets.
Don't you need to be in your socks to gain the static electricity?
Well, my shoes are made out of carpet.
He controls it, but he has to have it generated. His shoes are made out of carpet. You don't need socks. That's the same thing. It's the same concept as
the
socks.
sock on the carpet because
Sorry,
it's like double lined. So like, if I could have somebody hold the mic, it's like carpet, and then on the inside is also carpet, right?
Oh,
And so
yeah.
my socks go in, and like naturally walking causes friction on it, and so. But
All right.
there's only so much you can do.
Are your feet like? Do you buy shoes that are a couple sizes too big so that you have more room to?
I have to make my shoes.
That's
very hard.
That's a thing that I think a lot of us heroes have to do is make our own costumes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's no tailor,
Yeah.
super secret tinker
Well,
tailor soldier spy.
There are a couple of tailors in town who will do super suits, but they are expensive, and
Oh,
for
yeah.
starting out heroes,
Yeah.
it is
especially,
a financial burden.
Especially the suitor. He only tailors to Captain Justice.
Yeah.
Captain Justice is do you want to tell him about it, South Point?
Oh,
Well,
God,
sure.
this guy.
Captain Justice is the premier hero of Justice City. I mean, we're all pretty high up there, but
Yeah.
if Captain Justice were here, this episode would just be about him.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we would forget completely about Justice City.
For
Because
sure.
Captain Justice is just 100% the coolest hero in town. He's got the gadgets. He's got
the powers.
He's got that jawline that I'm pretty sure could cut.
Yeah,
glass.
you know what? I
dick.
never forgot about him. He has powers and he uses gadgets. Like,
yeah.
what's up with that? I mean, I can't.
He's
Come
just,
on.
He's just a jack of all trades.
Okay, I have a gadget on my wrist. It shoots out lemonade, but
That just sounds like a crappy beer hat.
And I
I
guess
guess I could put beer in it.
and I guess technically your carpet shoes are technically a gadget.
I mean, I did have to spend money, and I have to use them all the time to fight crime.
I keep asking the mayor if he'll start giving supers like a small costume budget so that we can
Yeah.
not look like people who just got out of their garage.
That
you
is
know?
true, but then you have those really shitty superheroes. I don't know if I would give money to like somebody like Corporal Candy or whatever.
I'd give money to Corporal Candy.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
so colorful.
yeah.
I don't trust the guy.
I don't either. I don't like him. I think there's something off about him.
And the Kiwi.
I
Kiwi doesn't even really need a costume.
Yeah, Kiwi. I
So
mean,
what would
he's
you,
just
what
covered
would you
in.
use with the money?
Well,
you guys,
I
you guys
never
are attacking personal friends of the show,
Yeah,
so
you should have him on.
yeah, maybe next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, you make. You,
Yeah,
I don't
it's my
decide.
decision, so you know what? Screw you, the undoer. How about you just mind your own undoing
You know,
business?
I'm gonna undo that comment.
Oh, we're friends again.
Yeah.
It's so pleasant. Because, like, even though I still have the same feeling, it's just like, it feels like it didn't happen.
Did you wait? Do you remember that it didn't happen? I undid it. What's going
I remember
on?
What?
All right, now we're okay.
Are your powers
What,
going
we're
back?
okay?
We're fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, Captain Justice.
Captain Justice. Whoo, boy. Hero of my dreams.
You know, and the
You
worst
dream
thing
about him?
he has sponsors too. Like people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
that.
man. He has Donovan and Smythe
Yeah.
Corporation just
They-
plastered all over his uniform. It's ridiculous.
It's just like written on the back.
Yeah.
And like that guy Donovan.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Donovan.
Yeah.
Evan Donovan. What a great guy.
He's all right.
He's
Like,
a super rich billionaire playboy.
Yeah.
I
I
just
mean,
He
don't
does
like-
throw parties and fuck bitches.
I just don't like that he's...
I mean, sorry, Helen. Have sex with consenting women.
you know, I've seen Smythe and Captain Justice in the same room, but never Donovan. And
I've seen him in the same room
okay,
together.
yeah,
I think so.
yeah,
I mean,
probably. I mean,
Like,
I mean, it was a hall of mirrors.
but I mean...
yeah, when that time he saved the Hall of Mirrors.
But look, Captain Justice and Evan Donovan, they're two completely separate people
Oh, yeah.
who
Definitely.
have their own lives. Evan Donovan, he travels the world, and like it is not even a little surprising when he's gone for
Days.
half a day.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. Those are good. I mean, yeah, I wish I was rich.
yeah. I mean,
I think that's why we're all here, don't we?
Yeah,
I mean, if I was rich, I would definitely be a better hero.
yeah. Wait, so you were saying about the
Oh,
pizza's done?
thank you, Smorgasbord.
Oh, she brought us a pizza.
It's just regular, not Chicago style. Whatever.
Thank God. Chicago pizza is gross.
Excuse me.
You know what?
I happen to
Thanks.
like it over New York deep dish.
I prefer
New York
Justice.
is-
I prefer
What's New
Justice
York
City
dip dish?
pizza. That is topping, cheese, sauce, crust. It's upside down, but it's delicious.
Yeah, like
It's like it's almost like a calzone, but without the bottom.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's hard to hold, but
It burns your hand.
very difficult to eat. But
And a lot
I
of it
will
sticks-
not. But I will not eat it with a fork. I refuse.
you know what?
That is
I
a
can't
sign.
not eat it with a fork.
Yeah, you have to wear a special Justice City pizza glove.
Or else you
It's
get
also
grease all over
sponsored
your
by
hand.
Captain Justice.
Yeah, Donovan and Smythe also make pizza gloves for Justice City.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think you mentioned before we came on that there was a question you wanted to ask us before we left.
I remember you talking about the mayor's
team.
thing. Did you talk about that?
No? Was that supposed to be
I
private?
don't know what this look he's giving me is. He's just. Like I busted.
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
Oh shit! I think I undid him too much.
Are we still in Justice City?
Oh
Yeah,
no!
we never left.
Oh my God!
right.
I'm just. What have you been doing to me?
You know
Or
what?
undoing to me?
You know what? I think we should take. I think we did good.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm feeling weird. So I guess I'm gonna close out this episode tonight. Thank you for joining us at Live from Justice City.
Okay.
I was your host, South Point Saint. Oh wow, my brain, it feels undid.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Hell,
that was
That's
bad.
from the nuclear chemo.
I want to say thank you to my guest, the Undoer. I think I want to thank him.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for
And-
having me on.
Yeah, thank you for being on. And I want to thank my other guest, Sparky,
Yeah.
the Wonder Dog. Thank you for joining us today.
Got him.
You suck, but all right.
I'm your host, as always, South Point Saint. And thank you, and good night. Hey, thank you for listening. I was your host, Colin Moore. I played the South Point Saint.
And I'm Devin Richards. I played Sparky, and I did the final bit of audio editing.
And I'm Brendan Moore, and I played the Undoer and edited it, and I wrote the theme song.
We also have some special thanks. I'd like to thank my sister, Emily Moore, for being Helen from HR. You could hear her laughing in the background.
And I'd like to thank my wife Sarah for not only providing a place for us to record and supporting all this, but also being smorgasbord and bringing us food.
And we just want to thank you guys. Thank you for listening. And keep listening if we post more of these. Thank you.
We are the Sad Buds.
It's pretty good for
Unrehearsed. Got it in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.